What's up, y'all? It's Mello.
Your girl Zah, and we back with another video.
Another video.
Yeah, so we are gonna talk about
Relationships, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what you can help change certain things.
exactly. So we're gonna get right into this video.
Go Packers. That is my dog. Yeah. That is my dog for sure.
Alright, I don't like when people who cannot put their pride aside and apologize or say they, messed up or they miss you or they just want to be back in your life again. Life is too short for that. It really is. How do you feel about that? Do you agree?
I agree with it. And it'll go along to what I'm about to talk about. Give the energy first, call and text first, suggest a meeting or a time to link up, give value, give attention, give love, give effort. If they don't meet you in that space, then you know what to do. Give the effort to someone who reciprocates and values you back.
That's dealing with communication, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. But sometimes you gotta give a person space. It all depends on like how bad your relationships is. So,
Where we're elaborating from.
I'm gonna read this. And also, self-care is also addressing your own problematic thoughts and behaviors, removing toxic and not just challenging people and situations from your life, holding yourself accountable for what you do and say, and apologizing authentically, doing your own self-work to be emotionally literate. So,
that goes back to the communication. Always communicate. I know some people, they need their time and space. Some people still dealing with baggage from other relationships and stuff. One thing I always remember and what was told to me, you always gonna go through Mrs. Wrong before you get Mrs. Right. When you clearly understand that, then you know that, you're gonna get somebody that has trust issues, or you don't want nobody with trust issues, or you don't get somebody like that. But your duty to do is to pour into that person. If you gotta be more mature, more strong-headed and steady, stable, to pour into that person good attributes and stuff. And just like constantly communicate. Now, some people can do long distance relationships, some people can't. Some people ain't asked your comment. Some people can't. Some people, they know how they are. They know how that person is. As long as you, whether it's video wise or on some type of social media, constantly communicate. Be real 100% with yourself and that person. Now, if you like to cut the rug, sneak off and do whatever you do, you don't need to be doing that.
Exactly. Now, I could say with my past experience, I deal with mostly communication, and like a lot of people, well, like my past, I ain't gonna say a lot because I ain't dated a lot, but
Yeah, don't put yourself through a lot of relationships. Some people just, y'all the ones that's out there dating about 50,
Exactly.
And then you want to talk about, I got this, I got that, and I got health issue, and I don't trust nobody. You don't trust yourself.
Exactly.
You need to let yourself heal.
Yeah, and don't carry your toxics, to the next person, especially if you know that person is down for you or whatever. Like, let that person in, but also still like work on yourself as well, especially if you know that you have some toxic traits. Like, work on that and and improve whatever. Let that person know what's good. So And the whole miscommunication, not reciprocating thing, oh, that go out the door. Like, nah. Like, especially if you talking about, oh, you know, I want this, I want that. And, you know, and all of a sudden when you actually get that, you know, particular person that you wanting, you
Don't
know,
know how
like,
to handle. Don't know how to handle it.
So, you know what I mean?
The self-health part. Like we both just said, evaluate yourself, see why you got trust issues. Make sure, like, there could be stuff that you holding on to that you don't realize you holding on to. And then once this certain person get in your life, they don't hit that trigger button. You like, I seen that before, and then you but that person might go about the situation or whatever it is a different way.
Exactly.
You gotta be an adult and not be a child at the same time. Cause there are some adults they're still about 15, 12 years old. They ain't aged. They age, but they inside they ain't there.
Exactly. Now that your partner, if they ask you what's up, let them know what's up. Like, don't keep them in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give out no little pieces of information. Then the long run, you know, something might come up again, and then you feeling some type of way, whatever. No, let them in. You know, relationships like really built on communication, like strong communication skills. Always building, always learning about each other. You know what I'm saying? Reciprocate. That is really important because I know there's a lot of people, you know, really do not do that and don't like change. Like I said, sometimes you might have to give that person space or whatever and let that person come to you or whatever, but don't let them have space too long. You know, for me, I don't believe in that whole breaking up space thing. Because, you know, I believe in you having space, of course, but that whole breaking up space thing, nah, especially if you're really into this person, the person that you want to be with forever. So, you know, why not? You know, it takes work, you guys. It takes work. You just can't sit here and quit on a person. It takes work. You know, it's okay to have arguments, you know.
Hold yourself accountable for the stuff that you say, because you don't like for a person to say certain things to you and they don't like the same thing. So you gotta hold yourself accountable. You never know you offended that person, and you can't expect them to act this way and that way, and you know expect the same thing. You got to meet somewhere in the middle and let some of that pride go and all that toxic stuff, because you can damage your own relationship. Ladies and men that go for both of y'all,
Right.
do the same thing differently.
Yeah. You gotta have change. You can't be too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, like, you always gotta learn about each other. Don't sit here and expect for someone to put their 100% in, and you're sitting up here and putting 10% in it. Like, nah, it don't work that way. Y'all both supposed to put 100% in it and continue on. You know?
Yeah. Especially people with these big hearts out here. She can speak about it. It's okay to have a big heart, but don't keep doing for the person, and then you looking like the dummy.
Mm-hmm.
She calls it cold-hearted, but I don't call it cold. I just, you know, you got to protect your heart. Since you got a big heart, you got to protect your heart, and you know, you give, and they got to give in. And you got to be, you know, both ways, give and receive. But you got to have an authentic heart. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to apologize. Don't be afraid to let the person know, listen, I'm going to use you. I'm going to take your money. Whatever you do, that's what I'm going to do. You might not want to fool me. Tell that person ahead of time. Don't just leave them on and be like, she look good, but hey, I ain't got time for it. I just get what I got to do. No, let them know. Now, everybody know they can peep stuff. They know, like, okay, they going to go with their gut feeling like something ain't right about this person.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get stuck on, oh, he fine, or she sexy. They ain't gonna pay no bills. They ain't gonna keep the relationship. That personality and, you know, loyalty and respect and maturity of a person, and them just basically authentically handling their business and all that really goes a long way.
Exactly.
And you know, the other stuff in between. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, Come on, be adults.
Exactly.
Learn to apologize. Learn to stop bickering about little baby small stuff that really ain't necessary.
Yeah.
That's teenage stuff, like that. Don't.
Exactly. And watch those signs, like observe, pay attention to the details. Even if pay attention to what a person's talking about, because sometimes they might just throw something out there to you to see if you really pay attention to them. That's important. You don't want to set yourself up. Trust me, you don't want to set yourself up.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. What is your ideal wife?
My ideal wife would be someone she would be on top of her game. Honest, trustworthy, loyal, funny. It's not, funny, but can also know when it's time to be serious. They're not too serious. Someone that's communication is on point. If I'm did something wrong, whatever, she will put me in my game, check me real quick. You know what I'm saying? Don't just sit here and just wait days later or hours later and what's up, whatever. Let's see, very respectful. A person that's have my back. You know what I'm saying? And won't quit on me. It's open-minded. Gotta be open-minded. Let's see. Definitely want a family. Also, she won't have to always be with me, as in, cause I'm more of outgoing, adventurous type of person. I feel like, I want her to be herself, of course, but sometimes come together as to have fun. We could always, small things do matter more than the big things. So whatever, we can chill. Sometimes we go out and actually explore, travel. So I like stuff like that. With my partner, my future partner. So and I always smell good. I love a woman who smell good, got herself together, nails done. You know what I'm saying? I don't like no nice behind person. Cause my OCD be kicking. I'm gonna just say it like that. She's on point with her stuff, you know what I mean? Also a person, when it comes to the household, they doing their part and I'm doing my part. You know what I'm saying? It's a team effort. It's not, like I said, from the jump. A person, one of us is not gonna be sitting here and put they all into it when the other person is putting 20% in it. It doesn't work that way. That's not cool at all. So we in this thing together. So same way when it comes to with bills, split it up or whatever, or it all depends on how the income is coming in. So that's up to me and the person.
I wouldn't mind my wife making more than me. If I made more, oh well. If she made more, well.
Okay. So that's what I said. Yeah, it all depends on the income, the situation. It all depends. So, okay. Thought about yours?
Me, my ideal. Let's see. She gotta be faithful, God fearing.
Yes.
Always keep God first before anything. Don't give me, even though we love each other, don't give me your heart. I'm not gonna give you mine because it belongs to him. Business oriented, like an entrepreneur per se. Like I just that's just like a CEO type lady, like her a business lady. That's nice right there. A cook though, like I can cook, but also she can cook better than me. Hey, show me a little something, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Show me a little something. I like breakfast in bed. We can just take vacations, travel as well. I know how to save, so she got to know how to save up for money, so she got to. I like in the music. Maybe she could be a singer or something, have something that I can't do. Know about health. I like working out. Of course, I don't say nothing. I like working out. She into working out, keeping her body up, cause if you start young, when you get older, you can look as good as most of these other older people looking right now. But faithful.
Most definitely faithful.
Likes nature and stuff. Have picnics, all that corny stuff that y'all people don't think is relevant. Communication is a big thing to me because I'm gonna tell you straight up from the get go how I am, how this is gonna be, and if you just gonna catch an attitude about little stuff, like I'ma laugh. But she gotta have a sense of humor as well. Sense of humor helps that heart. You know what I'm saying? It helps that heart.
Definitely.
Like she said, it's pretty much the same. Plus bills wise, I got it, she got it. We're gonna work that out so we can have something on the side to add to, save up for a trip or whatever. I don't know if she's in the big ceremonies. It's whatever we decide for his marriage or anniversary, renewing our vows and all that. I'm into that too. Painting, I like to draw. She ain't got to, but it got to be, something make it fun. Riding bikes and stuff, that dealing with nature and stuff. It's gonna keep it 100 with herself first, and then keep it 100 with God and me. She gotta be family oriented, even though I don't want kids, but if she do, hey, I know I'm gonna be a great father either way. Just an amazing person all around. A little opposite than me, cause I'm an observant person, and she gotta be observant too, pay attention to certain stuff.